down and I drive everywhere, whistling by with weather might. I just want to taste some skin or some greasy food. Could you reach further? I'm an asshole.
I'm here with Fond Han at the Record Collector.
I'm Tom, a foam hand.
I'm Vinnie.
I'm Zach.
I'm Kira.
Tom, you were around collecting some records, and it looks like we have Zach, who just walked back, who was collecting Doritos.
One second.
Thank you for bringing them and for sharing. What do you got for us? Some things you like, some things you don't like, some guilty pleasures.
Well, I couldn't find chocolate-covered starfish in the hot dog flavored water anywhere.
That's a shame.
So
what did you find?
I picked mostly my favorites. I included one or two records that I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll start with Groupon. This is
Groupon.
The band Groupon.
Mm-hmm.
Bombazos is. I really like their earlier stuff, but JC's got the best style. And JC in the older days used to have a much longer beard, and it had just like they were so much more edgy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have John K here. John Cluxon is over here, and he. You know, they didn't used to only wear khakis.
Yeah,
They
I
used
love
to
this
wear
pastel.
blue jeans, and the beard and the blue jeans, it was just much more edgy sound.
What else we got?
This is another one of my favorite records. This is actually Bon Iver's dad. This is Bon Iver's dad's last record. Burl really touches your heart. You know, he looks straight into your soul.
I can see that smirk there.
He knows it's his last record.
And I guess this was probably more of an influence on some of the earlier Fontaine stuff, the more
Yeah,
acoustic.
this is where it all came from.
Yeah.
Burl. It all came from Burl. Usually after I listen to that, I always have to have a nice book of Matthew.
It's a little palate cleanser.
Listen
sort
through.
Of, yeah.
Although
the Bible, dramatized by...
You know the Bible.
Jim,
You've
Jim
heard of
Anchi's,
them, right?
Jim Anchi's work on this is nice, but Todd Moore does a little bit of narration and
He really nails Matthew.
dramatization.
Oh,
But Todd Moore, I'm not too into his voice. Jim Anchi had one of those really great, well-known radio voices. He had one of the greatest radio voices, and Todd Moore just couldn't live up to it.
It says here,
he just blew it. basically.
ABBA is featured on this record?
Yeah.
So there's some musical, is it background stuff, or are there musical?
It's a little bit of a letdown because it's only at the end. It's like at the last minute you get a little bit of ABBA.
Oh,
Instrumental ABBA. You can't
A
even. You wouldn't
little
know
bit.
if you didn't see it written right there.
a little bit's better.
They mastered it weird. You have to turn it way up and then you hear the beat. Here's an album I really don't like. This was my least favorite Jamie Foxx album that he made. This one, it just seemed like he wasn't really trying
Yeah.
on this one.
I think that's probably why they compensated with this title, True to Life. They wanted you to feel it was true to life.
Yeah.
Because they all knew it's sort of a bullshit effort.
I think he needs to listen to the Book of Matthew.
What else you got?
Tut, 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 tut. This is also when
Captain and Tino.
when I'm feeling a little cool, and I want to keep our love warm. When I want to keep our love warm, I always turn to the captain. And Janelle, I can leave or take Janelle, but the captain.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
His eyes are really, really piercing your soul. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good $495 for the captain. This is
Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Pretty much just.
You know what I like about this though? This towel looks like it's painted. Like it doesn't. This all looks like a painting. To
Beautiful.
Me. Doesn't
Yeah,
that seem like a
gorgeous.
painting to you?
The drapery.
It's
yeah.
like a half dreamland when you're with the captain. And then I have one last record. Another, I don't like this one, and I used to.
Really?
But I just, it's disappointing because I've always loved Bill Cosby, and and this record used to mean a lot to me, and I'm just upset with Bill, and I picked this one out because I look at his face and he.
I understand. I completely understand.
He shouldn't be that happy today.
No. This started for you when you moved out of New Brunswick, right? Was there something about leaving New Brunswick that spurred you in a new direction? The reason I was curious is that the first single that you guys did is called Hub City Blues, and Hub City obviously is New Brunswick.
It has a leaving New Brunswick feel, maybe, going from a place where you had to wear shoes outside to a place where you didn't.
And what place is that?
On a farm. So, hood life to dirt life.
Mm-hmm. The cover for the single,
Yeah.
you drew that, right?
Yeah.
Is that it looks like a New Brunswick. It's just a generic
It's
New Brunswick backyard.
it's a
or-
combination of like 3 of my backyards in New Brunswick. The song is about a house that I lived in that I got my computer stolen, and then I bought a new one, and then the house got broken into again, and I got the new one stolen. But the backyard of that house didn't really look to New Brunswick, so I used my other houses to make a combination. It looks like the Alamo's backyard and a couple show house backyards.
Yeah, it was cool because I've seen some of those houses, but I couldn't place exactly where it
Yeah,
was.
it's not exactly one house.
But I think that's interesting because
Yeah.
it feels almost like a weird memory where pieces are missing, but you get the general
Yeah.
vibe. Kira, I understand you're playing bass,
I am.
but I understand you also play saxophone.
Oh my gosh.
And
How did you know?
Tom, you've been carrying a little mini saxophone around.
Mhm.
Are you intending on using that on any of your upcoming recordings, or will
Um,
that be
Fat
something you
saxophone?
incorporate?
Well,
yeah, that
I-
specific.
Well, let me show you this sax. It's actually,
A couple of the valves don't work.
yeah,
Oh, it's
it's
broken.
I had a motorcycle on here too, but that fell off.
You gonna be able to get that off?
Yeah, I can get it. So, as you can see, it still plays great, but every so often you just poke your finger
Mhm.
and you
Well, I'm
can't
sure a
do it.
pro.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Someone who knows
I
what
need,
they're
I'll
doing.
borrow it.
Do you want
Yeah.
Yeah,
to? Here, if you don't.
You won't be able to hear it, by the way. It's really small.
it's very small.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Is that something maybe only
Is
dogs?
that-
Yeah, you can't
only
hear it yet.
dogs.
It's that
Yeah,
valve.
yeah. You also have to put this in your
Oh,
butt
oh.
in order for it to work.
My butt.
Yeah.
I know that you've been covering Papa Roach
Mm.
at your
Daily.
shows. Last Resort.
Mm.
I know new metal, clearly heavy
Oh,
influence on what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I have a new metal radio show with Devin McKnight from
Yeah.
Speedy Ortiz. It's all new metal all day,
Wow.
and it started as just a Limp Bizkit kind of conversation between us, and now you can hear us every day from noon to 8 o'clock at night.
We are gonna go back now and listen to what song?
We're gonna play Hub City Blues.
It's hard to come breathing. back.